Hello everyone and welcome to the Ascend Tournament Series. I hope you all are doing well. I'm Sporty FC and you've come back for more from Season 4 here in our first week of action. And this is a huge moment for ATS and I many would say even groundbreaking for those of you out there watching. This is it, the start of the Pinnacle Cup, the best division we've had ever in ATS history, the highest ranked division we've ever had in ATS history. So, a huge milestone. See teams at this level because, again, last season we introduced our newest version of the Apex Cup. This season, we've brought in a Pinnacle Cup, a division that's even higher. Because last season we had players say, "Hey, it's a 2K, it's a very good division, 1750 to 2K MR. Are you thinking that there's maybe a chance we'd be able to split that, to have teams from both levels?" And you better believe we did, because here we have it this season. There's 8 teams this season. Our Pinnacle Cup. And of it, we get to see 2 of them here today, NIRV Esports and the Egoists. So, a huge deal for both these teams to get this match soon and, bring their strong suits here. I mean, everybody should know who this NIRV side is. This is an org that's been around for a while and has been able to participate in ATS on and off in history, but we never had a team of this level for NIRV go up to a series like this. And again, being an org that's been here for a while, one of the orgs that's run by Saturn, who himself it seems like it's in every single division because he runs a ton of different rosters. So not only again is Saturn getting involved here, but again, what a match it's going to be here for NIRV on one side. And the other side, it is the Egoists, who themselves are a team that needs no introduction, at least to this channel. But for those of you who don't know this team, they're the only team in this division, actually not part of an organization. But they also are the team that probably is the highest seeded. And for good reason. This team just got the runner-up position in the RLSS Cycle Cup. The Rocket Splash Series, their highest division, I think, is around 1850 and up. Their highest division, they just got second over there. And in that division, they only lost to Nitya and company on Pirates on a Pot. So, considering that their only losses to Nitya, I think they are in they're in a pretty solid position here to come into this league this season. It's our only match tonight as well, by the way. Best of 5 for week number 1. So, we're in for quite a treat here at the start of the Pinnacle Cup here tonight. We'll get these teams in the lobby shortly. Again, it's going to be very fun here to see all of these teams here tonight. It's gonna be, I think this is gonna be a fun series overall. I'm really looking forward to all of this because not only is this an Egoist team that I love as well, but it's just a fun team in general. And another thing that I think is even fun about this one is that Topher is on NIRV. Topher is on NIRV. That's a very recognizable person as well. And Yeti, who I believe we saw on TP? What was they called? Saw them not too long ago for an ATS tournament when we ran our Pinnacle Cup. Definitely someone to Paradise Cup. Very similar names. What were they called? Q-Up, sorry, not MTP. But yeah, he wasn't on this. Sorry, that was I'm thinking of Mega. I'm thinking of a different person. Great match here tonight. Wait, shortly here. We have NRV in the lobby with Blazing Yeti. Sorry, you know what? I think I do recognize Yeti. You might be on the other Q-Up team that I saw. Montreal-based organization, but again, I think he was on Q-Up, not Mana, but on a different Q-Up team, whichever one we had on this stream. Embarrassing that I don't remember what Q-Up. Almost certain he was on a Q-Up team. I'm gonna check and see and make sure that I... too long ago, which is where I recognize him from. So kind of fun to see him in this division as well. Now we are gonna wait and get these people in as... Hello, Lennox. How you doing? I'm muted? Bloody... Am I muted there, guys? I hope I don't think I'm muted. It doesn't show that I'm muted. I may have just been too far from my mic, honestly. Oh, no, I'm good? Thank goodness. I was about to say, if I'm muted, that's a problem. Here. But, Yeti, what Q-Up team were you on in the past? I know you're on a Q-Up team. Which one? You were on Mana. That was the one I remember, but that was because they got second in our most recent Paradise Cup. No worries, Yeti. I know Yeti's talking to me in in-game chat. I know he's talking to me in in-game chat. He's on NIRV. I know he's on NIRV now. He was on Q-Up in the past. That's not that big of a deal. We'll get into this match anyways. Again, it's gonna be a fun night tonight here. Is Egoists with Javi, Extreme to wins and Temp. And on the other side, it's Yeti, Cal, and... So we'll get into this match here. I think these players are about done with me talking to them. Let's get this match underway. Let's get into this match. Here we go. NIRV Esports, their new top roster taking on the Egoists, throwing ours up from the Rocket League Splash Series Cyclone Cup. Welcome to the Pinnacle Cup, sponsored by House Wyffindor. And this is Rocket League action for all of you. NIRV on the blue, Egoists on the orange. And our newest Pinnacle Cup has begun. And the Egoists coming into this are the favorites in this tournament. And by a good margin, the only team this season to have an average roster MMR listed as over 2K MMR. Definitely say something about this roster. That's, our rating of them is over 2K. And by comparison, NIRV, I think are in the mid-1900s, I want to say. So, definitely teams that know what they're doing at this level, as Cal's gonna get things started, and he's put it in the back of the net, 40 seconds in, and it was a complete collapse of the system for Egoists. Temp rushing to the front post and overcommitted heavily, could not block the net in time. And NIRV slowly but surely are making their mark known. As our House Wyffindor Pinnacle Cup getting things started, it's the underdogs in this match who will get that first goal. As here goes Extreme to wins. And if there's anything I know about this Egoist side, these players love to go for solo plays. You're going to be seeing them do a good amount of it. Right now, they're just looking to score as Topher with the save. Javi with the follow. In goes Temp. And the Egoists have answered back. This is only a minute's worth of action. But I love that Javi doesn't shoot there. He knows he's got players still across. He's got the speed. He's got the advantage. Instead of going for the shot in such a tough angle, leave it midfield, let your teammate take over. And Egoists, again, using that classy skill that they have. We've seen them do it before. I think so often in that Rocket League Splash Series, they're overshadowed quite clearly by the achievements that Nitya, Lev, and Pigeon all have. But this has been a team that's been at the top of the level in that tournament for 2+ seasons. They were the runners-up, not just last season, but in the season before that for the Rocket League Splash Series Cyclone Cup. So this team is very successful, to say the very least, but this season there is no Nitya in our Pinnacle Cup, so they now take over as that top team. They're looking to make things tough for the Egoists here in week 1, but not going to go very far for them. 8 teams total in this Pinnacle Cup. Everybody played each other once this season before we go to that top 8 final bracket. So pressure definitely on. I know, at least for this Egoist side, they'll be looking to keep this offense going as Cal, demoed away by Javi. Blazing Yeti will set it away as here goes Topher. Temp's gonna control. And the Egoists will dribble this one away. Temp left for Javi. Topher's got back for that one. And a huge block for him. He may be wholesome on social media, but in these matches he's anything but. That is a ruthless effort. And the Egoists still with a lot of control right now, but out of pure determination, NIRV have kept this game close. They keep things going as Javi, the 50 under, unable to put the ball in the net. Now it's Extreme to wins. Left for Temp. He's dropping it down, but Javi not there, and yet he's going to clear this out. Egoists left in the midfield for Topher. He'll look to the back wall, but Extreme to wins will answer. And NIRV will keep this ball upfield. Javi again, dunked by Blazing Yeti. And in goes Temp for some offense. As NIRV Esports will once again clear this out. They have spent very little time on that orange half. They only need one chance to take the lead. Here late, Cow shot put by, but it won't get by Temp. And the Egoists will keep things going on offense. Javi again really looking for answers in the corner, but the NIRV starting to find a lot of these quick breakout chances. They gotta be careful they don't run themselves thin, however. They're sending a lot of people upfield. They're sending players upfield. They start running upfield with no boost. This Egoist team, they're gonna find ways to dance around you. This is definitely not a team of just mechanical players. Although, obviously, the fact that this is a team of Javi, Extreme to wins and Temp, they're going to be mechanical no matter what they do. You're going to be seeing a lot of counters from Egoists here as in goes Javi. Need to catch this. Now off that side wall, Topher will find his way upfield, but it's going to have to be a play by Temp that he's going to work things out. Yeti trying to sneak one by Extreme to wins, but that never went through, and Egoists will have to try again inside the final minute of Game 1. And no goals for quite a long amount of time here. Both these teams playing a very back and forth way, although it's Egoists who are definitely dictating the pace. They just can't seem to find multiple shots on the net, and it's a big difference right now as the NIRV have, they may have played a lot of defense, but every single time they make a save, they always have someone to collapse it onto it, and more importantly, it comes down to the saves being very light overall, although they have overcommitted. Oh dear, no one was back. And Egoists will take the lead as NIRV. Oh, yet he had no boost. And he tried to get over Temp. He may have expected a bump play. In that position, if he doesn't challenge, this Egoist team will play one-on-one. It's a tough position for Yeti, who has no boost in that position in that play. And NIRV will need a goal back as Extreme to wins. They'll clear this wide. Topher off the sidewall. Look at how high up Cal is, but no shot's going to be found on it. NIRV need a chance. Yeti will win that challenge. Topher can't go, though. Now he will as Extreme to wins, using all of his boost. Javi gets by one. And NIRV need to keep this up and away, but it will be not that. Temp will score at Zevo, completing the hat trick. And Egoists will take Game 1 just like that. NIRV had to push up high, but their plays have not connected. With how much pressure that Egoists had on offense, I'm surprised this game was not more one-sided. It doesn't need to be one-sided for the Egoists to have a pretty distinct advantage. One game for them right now, and again, they made sure this game looks good. This series keep on moving here as Temple our next spot here for Game 2. Again, be a fun situation to be in. Again, I'm excited to see how this will look here as we go to Game 2. We continue our season. Again, this is only the start of the Pinnacle Cup, as I've just noticed. I actually forgot to update. My overlay is incorrect. It's the House Wyffindor Pinnacle Cup, not the sponsored by House Wyffindor thing that we did last. I'm gonna start right now. They aren't, thank goodness. But on them. We now got Game 2 here. And with how things have started for Egoists, pretty confident start for this team as where's the player names? There they are. This is week 1 for everybody. Even for me, getting used to this new channel. So to all of you out here who found this channel, I'm assuming a lot of you are from the ATS Discord, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. Because this is a channel that's brand new. Started literally yesterday. So it means a lot for me that we get to enjoy matches like these even today here as Topher will get over 2 and NIRV, the big issue last game, I mean, quite clearly was them not being able to connect things on offense. They don't need a lot of plays on offense. But you got to be able to find chances, and good ones at that. The defense honestly played pretty well, even with it being a 3-goal difference. 3 goals to 1 difference. It can be about being able to find some better plays on offense, as that's on the line. Harvey crashes through, and the Egoists will send everybody upfield and take goal 1. A great effort there. I think Temp actually shot that into the save. All right, in comes Harvey, who many might recognize back when he played on the Brick Rollers in the Rocket League Splash Series, Tsunami Cup, and then the Cyclone Cup. He's been solid ever since, but he overcommitted here. And it is Cal with the goal in the orange net. There's mechanical stuff that Egoists like to go for. This one, though, a bit too close to Cal. And it is tied at 1 each. As again, the first minute, a lot of goals, but teams kind of cooled down afterwards in this first game. Does that continue here? Egoists had so much offense last game. Now it's just being able to pull that trigger. 3 goals last game, all of which were done by Temp. And for this Eagle side, I mean, they don't look like they're under any pressure. They know they have advantage. They know they have this offense. They don't exactly need a heavy lead to beat this NIRV team, at least with how game 1 went. Still, I think there's a lot of questions that do persist here, as Egoists will send it to the back wall. Blazing Yeti. I could have an easy touch here, and Harvey's gonna punt this one. It's gonna drop straight down. NIRV will get there, but not very well. Temp's gonna walk in like a shark in the ocean. He smelled blood in the water, and it is Egoists who are that shark, and Temp who will score right there. Panic off the back wall, and Egoists will take the lead now. As here goes Yeti. Great play away here. He's going to keep going. Shot off the back wall. Harvey. High touch there. Stopped by Topher, but Extreme to Wins will keep going. Egoists. Facing Yeti. Temp. NIRV. Once again on the defensive, which is no surprise what we've seen before, but they do need to be a bit careful. Extreme to Wins clears it out, but Temp's got to get there. Missed it completely. Topher moves around Harvey. Now has Extreme to Wins in front of him. It's only as far as Yeti. And here goes NIRV. Flip reset attempt. But Temp will not let them through. Now it's Cal. Extreme to Wins bumped off the play. Egoists leaving a lot of players back in very tough to reach positions. But it's game 2. It's a 1-goal lead for Egoists. Definitely in the driver's seat, even if NIRV do get these kind of opportunities. It's Harvey again. Cal. Ofer. Can't reach it. Extreme to Wins will. Up goes Temp to keep the offense going. Yeti to his own corner. Egoists. He's gonna bump on somebody in front of that net, but there's a clear for Blazing Yeti. And his NIRV who keep themselves on offense. It's Extreme to Wins. Harvey looking to goal. Saved away. Egoists side who's continuing to shoot and find opportunities. It's these plays where NIRV sends multiple players where it's really becoming an issue. Seeing here some openings, some plays that are open, and some chances that Egoists can really take full advantage of, but can't get people on those shots. It's not going to be an issue for NIRV. Again, the double commits definitely going to be an issue for NIRV with how much defense they want to play. They don't have too many of them, but the Eagles are the kind of team that will make you double commit for some of the opportunities that they can throw on net. Doesn't really matter how good your defense is, as off the back wall. NIRV will have open space. Here comes Yeti, but he missed the net. Gonna stay wide as Cal not able to find an effort there, and NIRV tracking the net but not actually hitting the net. He's just gonna start letting some shots fly here. Topher doesn't have it. In goes Yeti. Double commit for Egoists as Harvey makes the save. Follow-up chance. Temp will keep it away. As there was no shot, but it was an attempted assist. Gopher. Yeti gets the flip, but will only be Cal. His shot stopped by Tempest. He'll go back into his net to avoid any bump attempts that could have happened. Now it's Cal again. That's gonna fall through with 11 seconds. NIRV will tie this game up. Topher, Cal to the net, and right under Extreme to wins. All it took was one whiff off the back wall. And he and NIRV are set for a potential golden goal here. As we near the end of Game 2, Temp maybe looking for one last chance. NIRV may want the last laugh, however. Javi will leave this. He's not taking any chances. And we are going to overtime. If I've learned anything about these overtimes, they can be pretty long. Last season's Apex Cup Finals had a 6.5-minute overtime. It absolutely is possible to have long OTs, and it feels like the higher the rank you are, the longer these overtimes could last. I don't think it has to do with how defensive teams are playing. Teams generally don't play more defensive in overtime at this level than they do during the regulation periods, but instead it feels like teams here are better at defense, and I guess that's no surprise with the way that defense is played at this level. There's just better challenges, better positioning, better reactions, and better individual ability. You don't see nearly as many mistakes here. But someone's got to find that goal, and NIRV would love to be the ones to do it, to really give Egoists a tough time here, to really let the favorites know that they may be favorites on the stat sheet, but only the stat sheet. And, you know, rank, as I mentioned before, doesn't always dictate how you're going to do in a season. It often does to let you know who's going to be front runners, but it doesn't always tell you how well a team does. We've had so many teams who, by rank, should be, well, good, and end up having a disastrous start to their season, or disastrous season in general. Egoists want to find some goals, though, to make sure that they do stay as a favorite. This level upsets can and sometimes do happen. At any level, upsets do happen. It would be a huge upset here to see the RLSS Cyclone Cup runner-ups struggle in Week 1, but that is also me prefacing this. There is a very good chance they do score here. The team that won offense all of the 5 minutes of this of Game 2 that we saw before this, but they won't win it here. Wait a second, it's Cal, and it's a hat trick for Cal this game. NIRV upset Egoists in Game 2. They didn't have anyone back, lost the midfield challenge, and NIRV Esports stunned the Egoists here as well. My goodness, what a huge performance. And that's going to surprise a lot of people, but as I said before, upsets can happen. This top team in Egoists is going to have their fair share of battles. That was something different to watch. An overtime win for a team that is rated almost 40 MMR below Egoists in overalls by our ATS ratings. They're really doing well. Their defense is holding up incredible. Every team, though, is expected to do quite well. Although they are upset underdogs here. They actually are, I believe, the second best team in this group. It's weird. We're having the top 2 seeds play against each other in Week 1. Not often that we have that happen, but we wanted to make sure you guys got a banger of a match to start the season. And this definitely is going to beat just that. If Game 2 and what we saw in Game 2 persists. Oh, it's a start to replacing Yeti. Egoists lost the handle on it. And they've gone for a couple of these plays off the ceiling, and they have not had them work. Temp here. Oh, that first touch was too heavy. And in fact, he was moving down too fast. He wasn't able to get an easy touch on the ball. He wasn't going to be caught on that, but NIRV saw through it. And they will take that first goal. 12 seconds into this game. Match point on the line as Cal trying to find Topher. Extreme to wins with a stop. Blazing Yeti will keep things going as Temp sends it away. Topher. Sidewall. Now he's looking for net. Extreme to wins. Will be back for it. Will be cleared away as Yeti. And NRV may have overcommitted here. Temp! Oh, he got the fake on Cal, but could not get through Yeti on the goal line. And then NIRV will be happy to send this ball away as Extreme to wins. A psycho touch. Will not get it. Although these players are definitely good enough to go for those. As Temp again. Flip resets. Cal. Across field for Yeti. And it is a lot of back and forth. NRV do, again, still hold that lead. We've seen Egoists. We know this team. They're good enough to get goals. And they're definitely a good enough team that you're unlikely to shut them out in any of these games. Being able to score first is a huge advantage in this position. As here we go again. Temp! Oh my goodness! Why not go for one at that angle? I was ready for this to be an infield pass, but he makes it beautiful. I guess I should not be underestimating what these players can do. Like it's too small of an angle to actually make something work. That's a great shot from Temp, and the Egoists will keep things going off the back wall. What a recovery for Topher. Huge save. NIRV should be thanking him here. Not only was the player to make the assist for the overtime winner in Game 2, but that save has prevented the Egoists from having a second straight goal. As now he'll go again. Topher. Oh, it's a horrible touch straight to Temp. He just got a bit too far over it as Extreme to wins the flick off the post. It's going to be doinked away. And this series has picked up a lot of pace. These teams are going to play a heavy transition game. Back and forth again. A lot more even than what we've seen before, where Egoists were able to consistently hold their offense. Is Yeti. Avi. Temp. Topher to the back wall. He's gonna look as well, but help them out a lot there as this is infield. Cal. Topher. Yeti's there as well, but it's gonna be Temp who has a bit of an issue here. Extreme to wins. Can't get through as Cal's gonna go for a couple challenges. Javi kept away as Temp will jump on top of this. Cal racing back. He won't get there. And it's Temp with the lead. The go-ahead goal will be for Egoists. Two minutes to go, and the Egoists have brought things back their way. Javi. Demos as well. NIRV. Furious. Game 2 was theirs. Game 3 has been the most even game so far, in terms of just how much possession these teams have had. And the NIRV have not had the offense they've been looking for. And I'm sure they would like to not rely on a goal like they did last game at 11 seconds to go. As Yeti was looking for a fake there. Had Cal jumping as well. Javi under. Now looking for the shot. Blazing Yeti will save. NIRV is playing those 50-50s on that goal line, but the problem is that it is such a slow method of defense. Time's not in their favor right now. They've got to go upfield as Topher does find Cal. No boost left, and NIRV is all checked out here for offense as a whiff. Temp will be there. Nobody on NIRV was even ready to challenge that. They didn't have boost. The only thing these things tougher is Extreme to wins. Doinks it off a defender. That's going to go in for Egoists. And a 2-goal advantage as Topher and Cal got a bit tongue-tied in front of that net. Only made things worse for them when Egoists just shot it straight off of them and in the net. And this House Wyffindor Pinnacle Cup. Again, what a banger of a match this has been so far, as Topher will keep it away. Off the sidewall. Cal. Stream to wins. Cal's there anyways. Javi. Blazing Yeti leaves it. Topher. He's got a flip to go. Topher. Oh, he just couldn't get there. And a demo as well. Javi will look for Temp. And the Egoists will look for Net. Temp. A fight through the back wall. Up by 2. They don't need another goal, but at this point, they're just wasting time. Sure, they'd love a goal on top of it, as they will look where that's just off of the outside of the nets, and the Egoists may not be scoring at the end of this game. What we can confirm is that this is going to be a win for them. 3-1. They'll take game 3 and match point with it. NIRV, even though it felt more even than it was in game 2, could not get shots. With game 4 ahead of us, we're gonna go to game 4, where this Egoist side could take their first win of ATS history. Again, what a huge moment this is for ATS. We've never had a division this high ranked. And my goodness. I mean, again, I'm just excited that this is even happening. Because man, what a season it has, what a offseason it has been to kind of get all this stuff planning out. It is not easy, to say the very least. I'm happy that it's happening. And for up next, the Egoists take their first win of the season. For NIRV Esports, there's definitely trouble brewing. But they have time, and they've proven already they can keep up with Egoists. It's just, can they get the shots that they need? Their offense hasn't been there. It hasn't been willing to take these to take risks upfield. And Egoists, I mean, over time are going to find ways to score. For NIRV, that defense matters, but the offense matters even more at this point, considering it's their weakness right now in the series. Gotta get something to get that scoring started. Gopher. That in? Oh, what a save for Javi. Reach back for it. Follow up. Oh my goodness. Javi stands his ground. What a huge save. Or saves, really. Oh, but it's gone in. Topher is gonna score. And that is bad timing. As a whiff off the back wall, NIRV take goal 1. The Egoists have to fight for those blocks, but they will not get out of defense. Battle through as Temp now. Topher. Javi with the stop, but the Egoists will keep going. Blazing Yeti. Punching through, but it's Javi with the clear. Extreme to wins, won't need to get a touch on it. As the Egoists will answer back. And again, it's that heavy push that we saw. Even the Blazing Yeti got a 50 on it. Oh, it was Topher who went off for boost there at a terrible time. And Egoists one step closer to taking the series here and avoiding Champions Field. Javi, 50-50 to the back wall, trying to fall on top of it. Cal will be waiting, and Extreme wins to look for the midfield. Blazing Yeti, stopped by Temp. Now they go again, double commit for the Egoist. Topher and Cal both jumping in on this. But it's cleared away by Blazing Yeti. And he'll be challenged, bump off the back wall. Javi clears away. Off the sidewall from Topher. Egoists. We'll look for an exchange upfield, but it's gonna be NIRV just waiting on the back of this. As Extreme to wins again. Topher takes the dunk. Still going is Topher. Temp flicks it. NIRV waiting, but it's Egoists who will continue to play that defense, but they gotta be careful here. Cal almost fought through, but saved by Javi. The Egoists. That's a great clear. Temp's gonna be there to it. Was first as well, but Cal getting just enough to keep the ball away. NIRV really battling for that midfield. High challenges, high placements. But if Egoists can get a breakthrough there, NIRV doesn't have anything behind that midfield. Slow rotation, but the midfield that they have actually been able to win at times. There's trade-offs to every move that you make in this game. NIRV are definitely see the trade-offs of that plan of holding the midfield as Egoists can still score here, and now they may have a very good chance to score, but a double commit from two players. And for Egoists, no shot worthwhile off that play as Blazing Yeti. Javi with the save. Still Javi. Going is Javi. Topher will get back to it as NIRV will look to shoot it again. Stopped by Cal as he'll go upfield. Extreme to win to the clear. Still Extreme to wins. Back wall. Emperor's gonna watch this play as Javi again. The bounce just goes wide as Extreme to wins. Looking for something to work with on offense. Cal. Temp. Extreme to wins. It's a good first touch, but Topher meeting him. NIRV Esports will clear again. Breakthrough chances for either side here. The Egoists will look for a clear, but it's stopped by Topher. Temp. Blazing Yeti on the dunk. NIRV have an option in midfield. That's going to be Cal! And that's his name! That's what he does! NIRV still have fight in them. 60 seconds to hold this lead now. NIRV Esports could see Game 5. The opener for ATS Season 4 Pinnacle Cup. Abe go the distance. They take us quite the distance as well. As Cal, stopped by Javi, Temple get a clear. Egoists on the ball, but it's NIRV who are still with it. Yeti. Cal would love one more goal to secure Game 4. But Egoists won't want it happening. They need offense here. They need a goal late. They wish to even see a chance in overtime. Temp. Sidewall. Yeti's gonna clear this back. Javi. He'll be next, but he's demoed for his efforts, but he doesn't mind as long as his teammates can get upfield. Extreme to wins. Bump on Topher. Now it's Temp. Topher wants to clear. Javi's gonna get there to meet him, and as this clock hits 0 seconds, Egoists will need a goal here, but it's Yeti to clear. It's Yeti to hit this to the floor. Stopped by Javi, but it hits the bar, goes to the ground, and NIRV will take Game 4. This series will go to Champions Field. What an opener it is. What a debut for this series. Game 5 on live here on the ATS channel. And I know for our sponsors in-house, Wyffindor, they're going to be pretty happy watching this unfold. Again, what a night it has been to be an ATS fan. Game 5, Champ Field. This is where the opener is. Some of the top teams in this division. And we may see an upset here in Week 1 if NIRV can pull this one off. Been a ferocious night for both these teams. But still, we got a long way to go. for this match is confirmed as NIRV trying to keep offense. Blazing Yeti. Give it away. Javi. Stopped by Cal. Temp. Topher. Almost got tripped up. Javi and Extreme to Wins will both be there for it, but it's Topher on the ball. NIRV who will go for these challenges. Now it's Yeti. Everybody upfield looking for somebody. Even saw Cal push up. He was the last one back in that position. NIRV's is so determined to win the midfield. Yeah, it's the thing that if Egoists want to take advantage of this NIRV team's playstyle, that's definitely where NIRV are their weakest, is whenever Egoists can get those quick transitions. They haven't really had much success in getting them in the first place. NIRV has been so staunch with those 50-50s. Really nothing has been able to squeak through them without it taking a monumental amount of time. As Yeti, is that on? Javi, they'll be back for it. Follow-up chance. NIRV getting a couple demos to mix things up. Topher, read by Temp, as this will be his follow-up play. Blazing Yeti. Cal, flicks up! Extreme to Wins just gets enough on it. As here goes Temp again. Cal will be left for Topher. Egoists can continue this play going as it'll be Cal. He doesn't get a piece of this one. Egoist got free up, but shot from Javi not good enough. I think he was hoping for Temp to go for a demo play on the goal line. Obviously, Egoists were not on the same page. Offense will fail as a result of it. NIRV side still searching for that shot that can lead them to victory. This may be it. Everybody's committed for this play. This could be where that Egoist side can transition. Temp has space. Cal won't get there. Temp can't get there faster than Yeti will. Off his own back wall. Yeti will keep NIRV away from danger. As Temp goes again. Topher. Beam to Wins. Blazing Yeti keeps up with this as Javi goes again. Topher. Bumped out of the way as Egoists trying to keep ball. But they have been on a losing battle here so far this game. They have not had the majority of pressure. They have not had that many shots even to talk about. NIRV have prepared for tonight. And again, our Pinnacle Cup opener has definitely been an amazing series to watch. Yet no goals in Game 5. No goals yet in Game 5. Who's going to have that opener? Who's going to have that goal to get things started? Feels like we're on the cusp of somebody opening this series. Really opening this game. And at this point, and at this rate, it may be the only goal of this game. That will be the one to decide it. As now Javi's shot. NIRV is already back. Now it's Extreme to Wins. Topher. Javi to the back wall. Open room in front. Temp's taking it. And Egoists have been waiting, have been plotting. They may not have had the offense for long, but they score, they take, and they're happy with it. NIRV Esports now need to score back, and there's not that much time to go. Temp, Extreme to Wins, looking for goal 2. But NIRV won't give it to them, and it's open the other way! Topher can't get there! Cal, dumped by Javi. Egoists now will go 2v1. They won't get anything out of it. Javi, no boost, no shots. As a team bump, Cal's gonna get there. NIRV nearly shot themselves in the foot. Now it's Blazing Yeti. Javi saves, Extreme to Wins clears. Cal, Temp, still going as Temp. That's off the back wall. NIRV will clear it again. They don't have a lot of room, and they don't have a lot of time, more importantly. But that hope is still there. They've come back late before. This is where they can do it again. Infield pass! Topher will muscle it in. Topher was waiting, and now he goes. And it's Extreme to Win, who just can't get enough on him. Topher with the stronger play on the goal line. And NIRV Esports 33 seconds to go. Have scored back. Avi again. Infield pass, stopped by Topher. Cal, up for it is Cal, but he won't be able to reach it. This point for Egoists. Gonna set up one last play to offense. Temp will start it. Avi, back wall free. He's gonna leave it to the midfield. Extreme to wins never look like challenging. This ball never looks like going in. Extreme to wins again. Temp, stopped by Blazing Yeti, and this will hit the floor. One goal will determine it. Game 5 on Champions Field. It's one goal. Determine how week 1 will end for both these sides. Egoists, the favorites, the runners-up in the RLSS Cyclone Cup this past season and the season before it. NIRV Esports, who themselves are going to play upsets, but they will not succeed. A whiff off the back wall. And Egoists on Champions Field will defeat NIRV Esports in Game 5. A new season, a new league for all these teams. But Egoists, the favorites, will get things off started in their favor. A win in Game 5. A tough, well-fought battle for both these teams. But it's Egoists who take the win. As again, what a match this is. Game 5 situation. And I am more than just impressed. What a night it is. Our opener for the Pinnacle Cup. The beautiful storyline it is. Game 5 on Champions Field. Again, my goodness. This was quite the match, wasn't it? And what a series. What a win here for this side. And what a way to get this season started for both these teams. I mean, it went the distance. It went all the way to Champions Field. And, I mean, that's incredible. So, I mean, for a stream like this, for a league like this to have this division, there's a reason why we wanted this division. It's because we get stuff like this. We get good matches even up here. At this high of a level. And, well, I have to just say, I'm happy. I really am. What a night. What a night here for Egoist. My goodness, what a night. What a series. And, well, what a way to end the night. We're gonna get a raid here to somebody else who is live. Now, though, thank you all so very much. Have a great night. Thank you for supporting the ATS season for Pinnacle Cup. The season 4 House Wyffindor Pinnacle Cup. Now, everybody, again, be well. We will continue to find good matches for all of you. We are going to get a raid out here. Oh, wait, we might get an answer here. We might actually have an interview. Okay, we're going to put that on hold. One sec. We're going to get an interview here with the Egoists. They want to join for an interview, so. Give me a moment here while we... Here. It's going to be... It has been so far. It is welcome in there. Javi, how you doing, my friend? A 3-2 series victory. You know, this is a new league for everybody at this level. But, you get the win in Game 5 OT. It was a tough battle. I don't know if we really made you guys work for it, but Hey, you start your season off with a win. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm just happy that in the last game, Extreme learned how to hit the ball when he was going for an aerial. That was really much appreciated.
Mhm.
Don't know what was going on in that game 4, but yeah, it feels good to win that first game for sure. We're excited to keep going on in this league.
I
Hey,
agree.
extreme. You can't just take your own teammate trash talking you like that.
I'm used to it at this point, so I'm just gonna let them say
to
whatever.
to be fair, the first thing Javi told me about the Egoists whenever you guys showed up was that that he's the carry. So I guess that's not too much of a surprise here.
I'll let
Uh,
him say what he wants.
hey, at the very least though, you get your win, and NIRV really brought the battle to you guys. It's a new league, it's a whole new division, and it's in many ways new teams. It's NIRV org, you guys know them, but they're definitely new to say the very least. One sec. Let me see if I can. Can I not move you guys to a different one sec? Okay. Give me a moment. We're gonna quickly move to a different VC. I forgot. I'm in the wrong VC. There we go. I forgot I'm in the wrong VC. I actually need to join this one. So my apologies. But again, you get your win. You go battle. It's a new league. You know NRV, but not this team. So what was it like to? Actually, you did know this team. Someone said you played them, but it's a new league. It's a lot of new teams. What's it like now being in a different high league? Because I know for you guys, at least for me, my experience with you guys is in the Rocket League Splash series. So to be now in the Ascend Tournament series, what's that change up kind of like for you guys? Is there or even is there much of a change up?
I'll let Tab answer that.
Oh, you
So
want
I
Tab
don't
to
see no
answer? All right.
Naya in here, and that's kind of like the main thing. With Naya, it always made it like if we play him, we're just hoping that we can actually finally beat him. In this tourney, there's a lot of names I recognize, and a lot of teams I'm like, okay, I've beat them before. They're not crazy good. Like these should be solid wins that we can get. This team, it was kind of awkward. My game felt terrible. I felt like I was just playing awful the whole time. But I think with the players that I'm seeing in here, I think it will be the new Naya of this tourney is what it's looking like so far. So I'm
You are
excited to
the
see the
favorites.
competition.
You are the favorites here by a pretty decent margin in this event. But again, you're happy to see things going. It's a 7-week season. It's a decently long season. Um, But again, you take your win against NRV, and you guys, and again, Extreme wins and Temp both mentioned that they were not playing very well. Extreme to wins. What happened there? Was it just like not a great day for you guys? I know you guys have been teammates for a while, so not that you guys are new to each other in any way. Um, again,
Um,
is it just like a new feeling for you guys? Is it just maybe not a great day? Maybe there's something new, or what was it that happened today that kind of a bit awkward?
not gonna lie, I'm not really sure. I think it was just like an off day for me. I'm just been missing a lot of the balls I should be hitting.
I mean, we were also learning a new. We were learning a new. We were trying to adapt. So pretty much like we realized that our control and our touches sometimes were pointless. So it was causing us a lot of like times where we just give up the ball to them. So we mentioned after the first game that we need to work on it. So we were talking about that, and so I think we were trying to implement that into our games. And me and Extreme, he was just missing. My touches were just terrible. So it was on top of trying to counteract something, trying to learn something new. It was on top of us not playing up to par where we should be.
I mean, the nice thing is though, you get your win, and with it being the debut match for the Pinnacle Cup, it's for the content, That's one of the silver linings. That it is good content to live on this stream and at this. But you guys are the ones that won here tonight in Game 5. Congratulations on your win. Before we let you guys go and warm up for and relax for the rest of this week, watch as your week 2 matches. Gotta get some shoutouts here. So let's start with Extreme to Wins. Do you have any shoutouts? Anybody that you want to promote?
Probably I would like to shout out myself. I think I was the carrier of this team for this series.
Wow.
All right,
Okay.
next.
Yeah, I'll go next. I definitely want to shout out Temp and I just for absolutely backpacking Extreme every chance that we get. It's really difficult. It puts a lot of strain on the back. I've had to see my chiropractor 3 times in the last month because of him. But yeah, it's just it's good that we're still able to win, even though we had this guy dragging us down the entire time.
Oh, see, classic Javi. But we'll go to Temp now. Temp, You have anybody that you want to say? You want to kind of round things out here?
As always, I'd like to shout out the league. I'm happy that you guys invited us in to play in this new league. It's exciting to see. I'm excited for new competition. I'm excited to try to run this league as well. Like, we're guaranteed second place in the other one. Let's get guaranteed first place in this one. That's
I was
what
gonna
I'm
say,
here for.
I was gonna say one of the benefits of ATS for you guys is that there's no night shot.
Yes.
So there you go. Actually, the irony is that night shot actually is played in one tournament in ATS history, and he didn't show up.
What?
But
Oh.
yeah, I know that was Pinnacle Cup 2. He didn't show up for it because he had he had a different tournament at that same time. Anyways, there is no night shot in sight for this league, not yet at least. He hasn't shown up just yet. So you get your win. You guys are the favorites. No pressure, but you get your win in week 1. You get to relax now. Go to week 2. Thanks so much for joining here, Egoist, Temp Javi, Extreme to Wins. On your win, and well, I know the stream will definitely be seeing you guys more this season, but for now, have a great night.
You too.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
you too, man. Take care.
And that was the Egoist side joining. Now we can get our raid. So. We will keep things moving here. But thank you all so much for joining the ATS stream. I always say the Sporty stream, but it's not the Sporty stream. Thank you all so much for joining the stream here. It was nice to see you all in and watching series. I'm trying to get a raid out here. Seems like oh, I can't raid that person, I guess. We'll go raid somebody. Go here. Nope. Can I not raid anybody? Well, I guess, am I not allowed to raid anyone? Raid someone yesterday? I guess not. Well, for now, oh, wait a second. Maybe this is... We'll see if I can get a raid out here, but for now, again, thank you all so much for joining the inaugural match for the season. Take care, be well, and we'll definitely be back for more in the future. Have a good night, everybody.